Hello, welcome to this primary candidate forum co-sponsored by the Daily Record newspaper and the League of Women Voters. My name is Charlie Sorensen and I'm the Voter Services Chair of the Kittitas County League of Women Voters. Founded in 1920, the League of Women Voters is a nonpartisan organization with affiliates across the country. It encourages informed and active participation in government, works to increase understanding of major public policy issues, and influences public policy through education and advocacy. The League never endorses or opposes candidates or parties at any level. We don't care how you vote, only that you vote. League membership is open to all genders, ages 16 and over, and we invite you all to join us. Our moderator for this primary candidate virtual forum event is Catherine Murphy. Catherine has been a member of the League since 2017, where she has filled a variety of roles at the state and local level. Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Charlie. I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to moderate our virtual 2020 primary candidate forums. These events offer voters the opportunity to hear directly from candidates in response to questions sourced from inside our community. As with everything else right now, we are learning to modify traditional in-person events to virtual ones. The League of Women Voters records and retains a full, unedited copy of all candidate forums. If any portion of a League forum is redistributed out of context to make a candidate appear to say something they did not say, or edited to make a candidate look bad, or in any way they did not actually look at the original forum, then the League of Women Voters will alert the media, provide an unedited video for comparison, and file appropriate complaints with any applicable agency. For the virtual 2020 primary forums, we record each candidate interview using the same structure: a 60-second opening statement, 90-second responses to 3 community-sourced questions, and a 60-second closing statement. The forum recordings are being offered in 2 formats. Viewers can watch each interview as a standalone choice, and they can watch a 5-part playlist, which shows all candidates in the order they appear on the ballot, answering the same question in a compiled video. Part 1 includes this introduction and each candidate's opening statement. Parts 2 to 4 show each question being asked, then the candidate's responses. Part 5 shows each candidate's closing statements plus my closing remarks. The forum recordings are available at the Kittitas County League website and our YouTube channel, on the Daily Record website, on Ellensburg Community Television, Spectrum Channel 191, and Inland Networks. The Kittitas Public Utility District Commissioners serve a 6-year term. They ensure that the district continues to deliver affordable, dependable electricity to rural and urban areas. The commission establishes policy, approves plans, budgets, and expenditures, and reviews the district's operations. The legal responsibilities and powers of the district, including the establishment of rates and charges for services rendered, are exercised through the commission. 5 candidates are running for Kittitas Public Utility District Commissioner position 1. Rick Catlin, Jim Henderson, Ron Mitchell, Patrick Kelleher, and Tom Morris. Now I want to welcome Patrick Kelleher to the forum. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. We will start your 60-second opening statement now.
Thank you, Catherine. The reason that I'm running for PUD Commissioner is to bring lower rates to Kittitas County. The only way to do that is to own a FERC licensed hydropower dam. For the past 19 years, I participated in the FERC process to license the Wanapum and Priest Rapids Dam. During that time, 16 years ago, County Commissioner David Bowen testified to FERC as to the need to dredge the Vantage boat ramp. When the license was issued, FERC ordered the Vantage boat ramp dredged to the tune of $1 million. Commissioner Bowen was speaking for the 40,000 people of Kittitas County, and FERC listened. As your PUD Commissioner, I want to compete at FERC for the ownership of the Rock Island Dam and bring lower electrical rates to Kittitas County. Thank you.
Thank you. Question number 1. What experiences in education make you suitable for this position, and why are you running? Mr. Kelleher, you have 90 seconds to respond.
That's a great question. The why I'm running is to bring lower electrical rates to Kittitas County. My experience, I'll go back to my participation in the FERC process of the relicensing of the Wanapum and Priest Rapids Dam. One of the things that I did was I attended Kittitas PUD meetings, encouraging them to compete for the Priest Rapids license. They chose not to. But I would also follow, and I also follow today, in fact, I'll be monitoring tomorrow, Grant PUD's ongoing meetings. They're a much larger PUD. They deal with the same issues that Kittitas PUD is, but they usually have staff that can provide a slide deck, a presentation, a talk to explain the situation in detail. So I think my ongoing education as to what's happening in the day-to-day operation of a typical PUD is up to speed and is broad. Thank you.
Thank you. Question 2. Customers are increasing their use of renewable energy, which results in lower demand for the electricity that the PUD sells. This forces the utility to increase prices. How will you balance support for renewable energy with a balanced PUD budget? Mr. Kelleher, you have 90 seconds.
Well, that's a good question, multifaceted question that brings in a lot of issues. It doesn't necessarily raise your electrical rates, because if the renewable energy displays high cost, avoidable cost power, it would actually reduce it. So right now we kind of have an inversion in our tier 1, tier 2 rates, where tier 2 can be lower than our tier 1 BPA rates, but that's going to change over time in people producing renewable energy at their local home. I fully support and encourage. And so I look forward to that happening. But I definitely disagree with the premise that uses electrical rates. Thank you.
Thank you. Question 3. As the price of wholesale power goes up, what role should the PUD play to assure consumers receive electricity at the minimum rate? Mr. Kelleher, you have 90 seconds.
Well, my plan is to go out and compete for the Rock Island Dam license, and then there will not be a problem with getting cheap electricity. It'd be under a penny a kilowatt. But in the current situation, Kittitas PUD is a preference power consumer of BPA. That's where we get our tier 1 power. We also get our tier 2 power from BPA. We are so small, we are not going to go out on the open market and contract for rates. We are going to take the tier 2 rate that BPA extends us as a preference customer. We're paying 3 times the rate of Chelan PUD for the same electrical power. And the only way to correct that is to get a FERC license for the Rock Island Dam. And that's what my proposal is to do.
Thank you. Mr. Kelleher, you now have 60 seconds to make your closing statement.
FERC, which is the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, puts their hydropower licenses for each dam up for competition every 50 years. In 2001, FERC put up Priest Rapids, Wanapum, and Rocky Reach Dam for competition. We did not compete. In 2007, FERC put up Wells Dam for competition, and we did not compete. In 2023, FERC will put up Rock Island Dam for competition, and we can compete. As your PUD commissioner, I want to compete at FERC and win the Rock Island license to bring lower rates to Kittitas County. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kelleher, for joining us at this forum and sharing your views with the voters of Kittitas County.
Thank you.
As we conclude, I want to remind everyone that our ballots should arrive by July 17th and that we have till August 4th to return them. If you're not registered or need to change your address, you have to July 27th to do so online or by mail. After the 27th, you can register, update your registration, and vote in person through 8 p.m. on Election Day, August 4th, at the County Auditor's Office. And if you don't receive your ballot, please call or visit the County Auditor's Office right away. To get more information about all the candidates running in the 2020 primary, the Kittitas League has created a nonpartisan online voters guide. You will find links to candidate websites and other helpful resources. You can also get information at vote411.org and at the Washington State Secretary of State's office. I would like to thank the candidates who made the time to participate in this event. The Kittitas County League wants to thank the Daily Record newspaper for co-sponsoring the virtual primary forums, and to Ellensburg Community Television, Spectrum Network, and Inland Networks for showing the forum videos throughout the county. Finally, thank you to the many League volunteers who made these events possible. Your vote matters. Join me by casting your ballot in the August 4th primary. Thank you.